Hey guys, welcome back for the final time to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. This is part 21, the finale, and I have absolutely no doubt of that in my mind. However, I don't know how long it's gonna be. I just know that it's the ending cutscene of the game. Because it's the trial verdict, as you saw there. So, we're gonna see. It can't be. You still don't accept it? Even the ultimate despair herself is vulnerable to the onslaught of despair, it would seem. There's no use trying to fight it now. Well, that's... Oh, it's totally the best. I don't like that face. Huh?
So this is despair.
We came to this school 2 years ago, created our incredibly detailed plan. I even killed my own sister for it. To come this far and fail at the very end.
Oh, despair.
It's the most ultimate despair. What are you talking about? Don't you see? I was so hopelessly desperate. I was bored of the world the moment I was born. That's why I've been looking forward to this so desperately. This once-in-a-lifetime experience. It is my first and last colossal despair. Here at the moment of death, to have the chance to taste of the highest grade despair, the utter failure of my dreams. I'm so hopelessly happy right now. Wait, is she enjoying this? Anyway, so are you prepared to admit defeat? You think I care whether I won or lost? Either way, it doesn't change a thing. Outside is only despair, inside is only despair. No matter where you go, despair awaits you. That's not true. You're wrong. Huh?
Don't make me.
Let me tell you this right now. We no longer fear despair. Because we've decided to enter the outside world with hope. Yeah, Makoto totally seduced us over to his side. Everyone said that despair is as contagious as any disease, but the same is true with hope. All you have to do is look at us to see how true that is. Kyoko!
No.
Stop it. Stop! I hate those faces you're making. To see those awful looks causes me nothing but
There's
pain.
one last thing.
You guys want to get all hung up on the word hope? There's no skin off my nose, but just be one. From this point on, one despair after another will stand in your way. No matter where you run, no matter where you hide, maybe you'll find some hope, but there's a very fine line dividing that hope from bitter despair. Not like that, you still plan to cling to your hope? Of course, because we...
It's fine.
Shut up. That was a rhetorical question. You interrupted my monologue. Almost done, though, so whatever. Because it's almost punishment time, right? Do you really intend to go through with this? It's the agreement, right? Hold on. It's not like I want you to die. You don't have to...
Stop it!
What?
How many times do I have to tell you?
Active living brings me no hope at all. All I want now is to taste that despair of death that you only get once in life, so...
Don't get in my way!
I don't like the swirlies in her eyes.
So this is how the despair of death feels. It's so wonderful. Even a tenth of this despair. I want every last soul in this. I want the entire world to... Okay, let's do this. I've reserved an extra special punishment for last. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Interesting. Congratulations, Junko's been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Interesting. Oh? Is that the baseball? That's the baseball plus Celeste plus Mondo's plus Makoto's? The ultimate punishment. Is it all of them combined? The 1,000 blows? Oh, is she gonna die to them all? The burning of the Versailles Witch? And the Excavator Destroyer. Last off the after-school lesson. Of course, she's hugging Monokuma. And there she goes. Well, that happened. Emergency override? hell does that do? And that's how everything came to an end. The final class trial, Junko Inoshima, the ultimate despair, life at Hope's Peak Academy. It was all over. All of the ultimates. The end. Do we get some sort of small epilogue? You received the Monokuma hair tie present? How do we receive more presents? But even after saying it was all over, it's not like the building exploded or collapsed in on itself or anything. That wasn't the kind of ending. Nothing changed. Well, with one exception, the air purifiers turned off. Just like Junko said, they shut off immediately. That was the only difference. Goodbye, despair. High school. The epilogue. Okay, so yeah, there is an epilogue. Oh, thank God. We left the courtroom and made our way to the main hall. We stood in front of the door. Nobody made a sound. I felt almost absent-minded. This was our epilogue before the final ending. We were stuck there in limbo, unmoving, unsure. But in the end...
Hey.
We can't just stand around like this forever. At some point, we need to leave. To nobody's surprise, it was Kyoko who broke the silence. Makoto, would you do the honors? Okay. As if weakened, I took out the object we'd gotten. Up until the moment of her death, it had belonged to Junko, and in the end, she dropped it before us.
So,
What? Is that really it? Is that really the key to this door?
Indeed.
You don't have to read into what she said too much to find the answer.
If, on the other hand, you desire...
I will force you out, ensuring you all die horrible deaths in the outside world. In other words...
Force you out. She said that just before dropping that. Makes sense that it would be our way out of here.
But
you never know. Maybe it's actually a switch that's gonna make the school self-destruct. I mean, Junko never said specifically that she'd let us leave here alive.
It's true.
You may be right about that. Maybe?
yes.
But even so, it's impossible to think we wouldn't take our chances with it. Yeah, I guess that's true. There's nothing to worry about. If something ever happened to Master, I'd take my scissors and jam him up so far. Huh? Hey, where's the courtroom? Where's the mastermind? It's all over. We're just about to leave the school. What? Leave? We can go outside? And that means me and Master can get married. It'll give me a little jewel of a baby.
That's enough.
Please, stop. That would be a greater horror than anything I've encountered so far. Anyway, don't worry. I have no doubt that we'll be able to leave here without a problem. It's what happens after we get out that I'm worried about. You know, in the end, I think part of me still thinks maybe when we get out there, we'll see that everything she said about the world was a lie. Then on the other side of the doors, the world is peaceful as we remember. Like, no matter what it looks like, it's still our world. It's where we're meant to live. Yeah, I guess so. And how do I put this? Unlike this school, the world is really big, right? Since it's so big, I'm sure there must be some despair no matter what. There also has to be lots of hope, right?
In other words...
The act of searching for hope to try and find it, that by itself is the true meaning of hope. As long as you have that hope, you can keep moving forward no matter what trouble you may fall into.
wrong?
Is that what you mean, Makoto? Yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I don't need any of you to spell that out for me, you know. Junko mentioned that there were still others out there who hadn't cast away hope just yet. Maybe I should find them and make them work for me. To rebuild the world, we must first rebuild the Togami dynasty.
You got it!
Well, my first stop is going to be the closest donut shop. I can figure out the rest from there.
Hey.
What are you going to do if there are no more donut shops or donuts? I'll just get some flour and make some myself, and if there's no flour, I'll just grow some wheat. Oh, I get it now. If there's no road, you just gotta build one. Creation. Fate is telling me to remake the world. That's my hope. I've reached the next stage. The next chapter of Yasuhiro Hagakure's life story is about to begin. Thanks, Ina. You've totally opened my eyes. Hey, personal space buddy, you're seriously creeping me out. Come on, Makoto. Even if everyone in the outside world is gone, even if the world is steeped in despair, as long as I have people like you around, I can face forward and keep moving. If we can get out there and do something, have some sort of impact. But what can we do? There's so few of us and we're so small. What can we do? No, we can probably do anything. Yeah, we can do anything.
Well, I guess this is goodbye. And goodbye to Sakura. But hey, if we gotta say...
Hey guys! You guys want your You know how much I hate being annoyed. I can't guarantee I'll actually bother.
I don't know why. I might be able to pull it off.
I can't say I'm sorry about what...
I guess we...
Yeah? Push the button. It looks like hope really is spreading as long as I never give up. I have to push even harder. I'm going to keep moving forward with hope in my heart. Since I have hope, I can show courage. Since I have hope, I can move ahead. The world can move ahead. Are they gonna show us? Please tell me they at least give us a peek. The door began to open with our hands, hope and despair mingled together, opening the door to the future. Okay, for a second I thought the guns would activate. They're not. No, come on, please. I just want one small glimpse. Just one. Wait, why is it giving the credits to the characters? Akira Ishii? Or the like colored ones? Oh, it's the voices and their voice actors. Oh my god, I'm so sorry guys, I'm stupid. So this has been, like I said, this was one wild ride. I was not expecting all of that. You know, I was expecting there to be a lot more executions. I also expected there to be a lot less survivors. Like I was talking to the friend who I phoned a couple of episodes ago, way before I had to phone her, and she was like, who do you think's gonna survive and who do you think's gonna die? And I think I said Makoto, Byakuya, and one other person would survive. I don't remember who. I don't actually know who I said I thought would survive. But I know I said 3 people. I know that I said most everyone else died because I was like, Hina, I knew this game is designed, the rule of the fandom is to not have a favorite character, and one of my I had 2 favorites. I had Hina and Mondo died, so I was expecting her to die. And then she didn't, which, you know, is pretty cool. So yeah, I predicted pretty much everyone died. I knew Makoto wouldn't because he's the protagonist, but yeah. Thanks for joining me for this wild ride. I really want like something. I want like either a peek at the world outside or a peek at the 2 years of school life. I really want to see more of like, because the characters who died early on, you know, we didn't get too much of them. We didn't get too much of, well, we got some of Sayaka, but it was kind of forced on us, so it didn't feel right. But like Leon, we didn't get too much of Leon, and I really liked his design. He had like that cool like beard chin holder thingamajig. And I mean, I guess we kind of got more of Chihiro than we would have because of Alter Ego, and we got a little bit more of Mondo thanks to Alter Ego 2. Huh. It's incredibly weird. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. Probably like watch the anime or something. And there's sequels. There are sequels, so I might play those, but first I gotta scrape together enough money to get them. Damn. Yeah, I'd kill for like some sort of pre-killing games, Hope's Peak School Life. That's an interesting picture. That's a very interesting picture. Yeah, the Mondo butter. What was up with that? Why butter? Like, I did not understand Mondo's execution at all. Like, okay, I can understand the spinning around until, like, maybe the force literally tears them apart or something, but then he just gets a seizure and gets shoved into a machine and turns them into butter? I did not understand that at all. I kind of understood the fire truck hitting Celeste because, like, she's the ultimate liar, so she's getting burnt. There's fires all around her. It seems like she's gonna get burned, and then wham! Fire truck. But it was still an amazing ride. I give this game I don't even know. Oh?
Interesting. Things are getting... Like I said at the beginning, I am Headmaster.
Oh? Receive the Easter egg present. Yeah. All's well that ends. The achievement is called All's Well That Ends ... Epilogue ending. Well, if I saved right then. What? Why is it gonna come up with the button? Rocket Guy's the headmaster! I just realized that. But why is it showing this again? Why is it showing us this again? Is it showing us this again? Does it just go into an endless loop? Is that why we get presents? Because then we just go through it again? Danganronpa, Trigger, Happy Havoc. Yeah, it does. Okay. Well, sorry I had to cut it off for such a short video, but I was pushing it for how productive I would be today. Well, this is it. Until I get Danganronpa 2, I guess. See you then.